do 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 do. I hope I'm connected. Do we're like 12 days into this, so couldn't give up now. I've been the last few days I've kind of had some issues, but I mean it's hard. It's hard when people are trying to push you and keep you down. You know what I mean? And then I've also had like these other issues, so I've had like my whole base down here is all messed up too. So it's just messed up. But it is whatever it is. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on the new comic releases, because I think that is really what everybody wants to talk about. We want to talk about the books that come out tomorrow or this week, and their speculative value. So, because I know people only watch the first few minutes, I think the first book we should talk about is Rise #1 from Scout Comics. This book's been selling for about $6.99, which is great. I mean, that's the first cover. There's also a 1 in 10 variant. This one, it looks pretty nice. But the main reason I mention this is because they're selling crazily online. The 1 in 20 variant, or the 1 in 10 variant, is hitting about $20, and the regular has been hitting $7. Now, one thing to know is just earlier today, Scout Comics added these books to their online store on scoutcomics.com. So you can pick up this variant that's been selling for $20 online for $10 on their store, and they also have the regular print for $3.99. I know shipping, I think, is a little bit more expensive on there. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it in a while, but that's definitely something to think about. Definitely a book to try to get tomorrow if you can at ratio prices, because that book seems to be selling well. That's a nice little indie book too. Another nice little indie book that is selling very well online is this Immortal Hulk 16. No, we're at 15. Right? We're at 15? Pretty sure we're at 15. It would be nice if, like, I had it queued up. We're at 15, guys. We're at 15. 15. And it has 2 covers. And they're both by Alex Ross, which are pretty snazzy, and they both sold out at retailer level, like every Immortal Hulk has before they come out. And they seem to be selling well online. I guess the standout though is the cover B, the 75th anniversary of Marvel Comics. It's but hey, if you can get these books tomorrow, they're definitely books to be picking up. Another book that I'm not really excited to be talking about that comes out this week is Avengers No Road Home 5, and I've talked about this book a little bit, and I also talked about this other book, No Road Home Avengers 5, which came out last week. This week is No Road Home Avengers 6. I don't know if I had that messed up, but anyways, Avengers No Road Home issue 6 comes out this week. It's selling for about $6.99, which is a few dollars above cover, and then Avengers No Road Home issue 5 is selling for about $10, which again is nonsense. But whatever. I have a whole video on Conan spec and why I think it's garbage. But if you guys want to spec on it, by all means. It seems to just be these 2 covers though that are doing anything. There are a bunch of variants and some other like open order covers that you could get for these books, but they don't seem to be hitting the margins as much as the regular ones. At least for Avengers No Road Home issue 6. This seems to be the cover that everybody seems to be wanting. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure in 4 months this is going to be a great book that everybody is talking about and saying, oh, I'm glad this is in my collection. And I'm sure there will be a bunch of people saying, oh, why didn't I put this in my collection? Oh, I needed that. I'm sure this is definitely a great contender for that kind of thing. Obviously. Another book that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, but it does seem to be sold out, and it does seem to be getting some sales online, not above cover though, is Naomi 3. Now this is on the coattails of the release of issue 1 and 2, which are selling for about $10 each, I think. I was going to say 10 to 15, but that's not accurate. Issue 1 is hitting about $10. Issue 2 is also hitting about $10. And then issue 1 has a cover B variant that's hitting about $15 to $20. The cover B looks really nice. But the regular for issue 2 has been selling for about 10, and then issue 3 has sold out on most online marketplaces, and it seems to be a book that will probably go up. And I mean, if secrets really are revealed, which I doubt they are, knowing how comic books are, it could be a potential. But I don't know. I think Naomi started heating up after issue 2 came out, and I think orders were already in for Naomi issue 3. So I don't think it's going to be one that's going to be as available as you might think. But who knows? Usually when books when number 1s get popular, by issue 3 they've fallen out. So who knows? but I definitely think that you might want to pick up one copy at least. I know I'm probably going to pick up one. Same with that stupid Avenger Conan book, because I am a loser. But I think that's it for new releases. One book I like that just looked cool was this 1 in 50 variant for Spider-Man Life Story, but it doesn't really seem to have that many over ratio sales. There seems to be a lot of under ratio sales, but and there are some store variants. I didn't really think there were going to be store variants for this one, but there are. And I don't know. I just like the cover, but who knows what's going to happen with it. But I'll probably see if I can buy one for $20 in a few weeks. But it's not selling well, so right now it's just, I don't know. It's just a cover I like. But big news did come out this week, or at least rumor news, because it's not confirmed whatsoever, and I think that's something to keep in mind, is that apparently Sony's developing an Agent Venom TV show. Ooh, and it's starring, it might star, I think, somebody from the Venom movie. I don't remember who that guy is, Tony Velhor. I don't remember who that is, but this news has pushed a few books into the spectrum. I guess the one that's been moving the most is Amazing Spider-Man 654, which is the first time Flash Thompson bonds with Venom. So they have that. So that's the first Flash Thompson Venom. But he doesn't become Agent Venom, and Agent Venom doesn't really become a thing until Secret Avengers 23, which was actually I completely forgot about it. It was pointed out to me on Instagram, which I appreciate whoever that was. I should have probably written down their name. But again, this is just a rumor. Who knows if this is going to happen? I highly doubt that We Got You Covered would be the people breaking this story if it was accurate. I'm sure more people would. But hey, if you can find Amazing Spider-Man 654, the first print seemed to be selling for $40. There is a really the second print has Flash Thompson, and it has Venom there staring down at him. So that's probably going to be one that's going to perform a lot better than the first print. But anyways, those are just books to be thinking about, and if you catch them this week, they're ones to be looking for. Secret Avengers 23. I haven't looked into the sales, but again, that is the first appearance of Agent Venom. Whatever though. I mean, it's all nonsense when it comes down to it. I mean, comics are all a game of just shouting and crying and just telling people like what it is. That's just, I don't know. I just don't get it. Those are the books I think you should be getting though. Naomi 3, definitely a contender, but Immortal Hulk 15 going to be great. Then we got 15 obviously. Then of course we have Rise. And I think those are the books of this week. There might be some other indie books that I'm not mentioning, but I mean, I think these are the books to really go after: Rise and Immortal Hulk, and then of course probably jump on this stupid Conan bandwagon, which by the way is garbage. It's garbage, but whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. That's really all I had for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this, make sure to I don't know, like the video, or you can click over here and subscribe, or you can click over here and you can watch the last video that I did. Okay, cool. Thanks so much for watching.